Okay guys, so for this first step of this TV intro project, you are going to take the intro that you have already downloaded, and I've imported that intro into my media, and it's over here on the lower left. And after I double click it, it is up here in my source monitor, and I'm just going to take the whole thing in its entirety and drag it down into my project and drop it. And once I do that, you can see that I have this video scaled in its original format over here, and I can see it in my program monitor. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this intro, and I can mute the audio so it doesn't annoy me too much, but I'm going to go through this intro and I'm going to cut it into the individual shots that I see, and I want to be pretty precise. So I'm going to come right after that title screen stops, and I'm going to use my razor tool, which is in the tools here on the left, and I'm going to put a split right there, and I'm just going to do that same thing. Now this intro is a little strange because it has these blurred transitions, and your intro is going to be unique to what what you have going on, so there might be some individual differences in yours too. But as I play this, I have to decide where exactly I'm going to determine where the split should be. But as I'm doing that, I can use these two arrows, step forward one frame, to be really precise right when I think I get about where I want it to be. Now there's a white transition here, and it kind of blurs to something else. So I'm going to go to just about the middle of that transition, and I'm going to put a split. And then I'm going to keep doing that all the way through this intro. And right where that blurs, I'm going to put another split. And I'm just going to split that intro all the way down, and then I will have what I showed you earlier, and that is my video split into 15 individual shots. After I have that, what I want to do is I want to create an easy way to know exactly how long each shot is. So I'm going to come down to the lower left area where my project media is, and I'm going to try to right click here. Let's see. Sometimes it's after you have a extra clip here, it's a little hard, but I am going to go to File, New, and then I am going to go to Transparent Video. So File, New, Transparent Video, and I don't have to worry about naming it or anything like that, and I'm just going to press OK. And this is just a transparent layer that I'm going to drag into my project, drop over top of that first shot, and then I'm going to extend that transparent layer for the length of my video. After I've done that, I'm going to select that transparent layer, and I'm going to come over to the lower left, and I'm going to click on Effects, and I'm going to go to the search bar, and I'm going to type time, and I'm going to find this effect called Timecode, and I'm just going to double click Timecode, and now you see right when I did that, this time popped up on my video, and that is on this transparent layer. I'm going to come over to Effect Controls, and I'm going to find Timecode listed, and I'm going to change this from Timecode source from media to clip. And when I do that, you'll see now that the exact length that this transparent video is, that is the number of seconds that I will see for each shot. And the reason that is important is because I'm going to come back with my razor tool, and I'm going to split this transparent layer exactly where my splits are for my shots, and you can see that when I mouse over my split, it snaps right to where that line should be on the transparent video. And then after I do that, if I come back on this transparent layer, and I can increase the size of this time if I want to. It's not really important because it will not be in your final project. but I'm just trying to really determine how long each shot is. I'm going to come over here to the right, and I'm going to put my cursor right on that split, and I know that this first shot is exactly 5 seconds, 5.21 seconds. Okay, so the first shot, rough estimate would be 5 seconds. If you want to be really precise, 5.21, and that will help you. The next shot that I come to, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my line over top of that split, and I know that this shot is 3.15 seconds, and then I'm in pretty good shape. When I do my storyboarding, and we talked about that back here in this little layer here, when I do my storyboarding now, I will know that this second shot is exactly 3.16 seconds. And that will really help you out when you go to film this video. If you have any questions, you know I'm always here to help you. And good luck.